Hey, how you doing? My name is Randy, and I'm going to help you take a look at how to change out the power cord on your front load LG washer. Now, the need for replacing it probably doesn't come up too often for most people, but there are some circumstances where a cord can get damaged and doesn't allow your machine to function properly. Even sometimes where the plug on the end gets messed up and you can't plug it in at all. So let me show you a couple of examples of what I'm talking about. Okay, so with this machine specifically, what I'm looking at is just a wire that got rubbed somewhere along the way, maybe in the course of a move. Don't really know, but right now, this cord would still be fully functional. I personally don't like anything like this just because you're a little bit more at risk for these other wires that are inside of here getting exposed and then you having a major electrical issue. So if you do have something like this, or a wire that has been completely cut like this, and I actually see this one quite a bit, if the grounding plug right here has been broken off, it doesn't mean that it has to be the end of the life for your machine, and it doesn't mean that you have to run out and buy another one. All you need is a new power cord. So let's go ahead and replace it. So the first thing we want to do is we want to remove the lid of your machine. And to do that, we're going to take a look in the back. You got these two little plastic tabs right here, and they've got two screws on each of them. There's one on top and there's one on bottom. You want to remove the screw on the bottom on both of these. Now, once you've taken those out, just come to the front of your machine and then you can slide your lid backwards and pop it off. And now we're getting a little bit closer so you can see where the power cord connects inside the machine. Okay, so here is your power cord, and it goes through the back of your machine and it comes right through this other side right here, and it's got three wires coming from it. First one is going to be a green ground wire that grounds out up here to the casing of the machine, and then you have a black and white wire that run over here that connect to the noise reducer. So what you want to do is just undo this little clip right here so you can pull these wires out, disconnect this clip from the noise reducer, and then you want to unscrew the ground wire. And now that we've got all three wires loose, we're going to take a look right inside here. And you can see that this little piece right here is going up and down. And so what we want to do is we want to grab the power cord on the outside of the machine, and we want to turn it so that it will allow this piece to fit through this hole right here. Most of the time, I would just grab a pair of channel locks and turn it. And now you can see that when we push, it just pops right through there. And you can pull your wires out from the other side. I'll usually pull the green one through first, and then the plug with the white wire and the black wire running to it. Now we've got our brand new cord. We'll stick the plug with the black and the white wire through first. And then we will slip our ground wire through. Pop this in here, and then we'll turn it to lock it in place. Now that it's locked in, you can see I can pull on it and it doesn't come out. We'll grab our ground wire and screw it back in. And then we just reconnect the clip and tuck these wires back in so they're nice and safe. And we're all good to go. We've got a brand new cord installed, and it took all of about 5 minutes to do it. Now, as far as purchasing a replacement cord, typically I point people in the direction of Amazon. I took the time to look on Amazon, and these cords, there's just not a whole lot of options, and the majority of them are anywhere from like $50 to $80. Most of them aren't, at least in my area, showing up as Prime where they're available for same day or next day delivery. Most of them seem to be like anywhere from 5 days to a week out. It might be different in your area. But even at that, that's way more expensive than it should be. Now, what I'll do is I will put a few links on there in case you want to go that route. But my recommendation would be to head over to eBay. In the description, I will put the part number for the power cord. And all you have to do is take that, plug it into eBay, and then when you get your search results, just sort by lowest price. And I think, at least as far as today goes, I saw a few for around $10, but there were a bunch of options, and they range anywhere from like $10 to $30. So that's definitely going to be a cheaper option for you. And at least, like I said, for where I'm at, it seems like it would be probably about the same amount of time shipping, since there wasn't that quick prime shipping option available where I'm at. And I'm really not too much in the habit of posting links for eBay in the description, just because they don't usually stay up for very long. So, if somebody's watching this video 6 months down the road or a year down the road, chances are the links that I put there won't be available anyway. So again, that part number will be in the description. And as always, I hope that this video was helpful. I always try to make it as easy as possible to show you exactly what you need to do to get your machine back up and running. If you do have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer that as quickly as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.